Do you use your power in full? Do you even know how? You think so? 2 weeks ago, I signed up for the speech that I wanted to read in 1 hour and deliver. Well, emotion wise, it was quite an experience. From many things that I learned that day, two things I wanted to share with you guys. One, that I can to push through difficult situations. And you guys know about that. Two, even though I can, doesn't mean I want to. And I didn't. I stayed true to myself and it felt good. I felt peace. I used my power of one in a room of many, 15 or so of you guys. Pavel Durov, the CEO of Telegram platform, does it for 1 billion of people. That's the number of users of his platform. His business model is not unique, but quite rare. He is the only owner of the huge company. Why did he choose to put so much pressure on himself? He says it's because of his choice of freedom in decision making. He deliberately refuses to allow venture funding of his company. He funds his company from his personal wealth. Interestingly enough, he doesn't have any real estate, personal one. So for the same reason of having freedom, so he doesn't have any material attachment to material possessions. Can you imagine the heavy responsibility of decision making for his company? My personal is very different, yet I have similarities at some points. In year 2009, I filed for divorce from my ex-husband and I decided to fly to Canada with my little baby. I refused from any child support for the same reason. I wanted freedom in decision making. I wanted to decide where, what, and how to do with my child. So the heaviness of responsibility I took on myself was for the same reason, to have the freedom of decision making. Probably you have the same stories in your life. Yet, all of us have those moments when we feel stuck and we don't have this power to do those decisions. Would it be nice to have the reminder of our power of one? And while I was visualizing about power of one, potential, POOP, I thought, would it be nice to have some more appealing acronym than POOP? So I came up with this formula, more complex than, but beautiful. P for power of one, which is the ability to negotiate with the world while staying true to yourself. Equals A equals A for authenticity multiplied to courage plus responsibility divided for uh, external pressures. Authenticity, where it's clarity and commitments for your goal, for your values, multiplied for courage, which is willingness to take hardships and risk for your goals, plus responsibility, acceptance of consequences and duties for your choices, divided by external pressures, which can be rules, norms, and external like expectations of others. So this formula can be used in different situations of your life when you feel stuck. Of course, this formula was created for this speech, but I will be using this formula in my legislative coaching approach with my clients, which I created as a opposition to executive coaching, which I think is like the art of fitting in or be guided or be guided as somebody else rules. Legislative coaching is when you remember who you really are, when you write your own laws, when you become the author of your life, and when you take etymology of word authenticity, you might see the authorship here, there, the author. So the authenticity is the foundation in the formula, because this is the multiplier, because without a clear sense of your values, of yourself, the other components of the formula, they lose impact. Without clear understanding of your values, the courage and responsibility might be misdirected. So in those two stories, we can clearly see the core value is freedom of choice, freedom of decision making. What are your core values? You think you know them, but would it be easy for you to write them down now? So I ask you to explore them. And when you feel lost, confused, frustrated, alone, you can, rather than being pressured to push through difficult time, you can gather your courage, take responsibility, and choose your power of one. Thank you.